Churchmunky. How's it going? Good to hear you respond to that. I'm glad you're doing well. All right, first thing, let's get it started. Album of the week. I'm going to go with Guilty Pleasure by Attila. I'm seeing them next week at Aftershock Festival. Boy, am I excited, okay? Attila, 2 years ago, they were at Aftershock 2023, but they were playing during Limp Bizkit, and I'm sorry, but I saw Limp Bizkit. I mean, what do you expect? But this year, Attila's playing nobody else, and I'm going to see them, and I'm fucking pumped. I've liked this band since middle school. The album Guilty Pleasure, the song Proving Grounds, fire. They do like rap metal kind of, like they fucking scream really fast and he raps in some of it, and it's all like fuck you, like all the music's fuck you, and I fucking loved it in middle school. They're a great band. Yeah, the song Proving Grounds, fire song. I remember listening to that middle school thing and I was so badass. The song starts out and he's going really fast and he says, take your opinions and shove it right up in your motherfucking ass. And I was like, fire, dude. Tell me that's not fire. I like them. Good band. I'm excited to see them. I haven't seen them before. They're a first. I'm excited for this Aftershock. Yeah, Attila's a good band. Yeah, who else is at Aftershock, dude? This year's going to be sick. Blink 182. I'm going to try and get some videos, but, you know, it's a festival. I don't like to pull my phone out a lot. I got my phone stolen at 2023, I think. The same one where I saw Limp Bizkit. The next day, Korn played, and I lost my phone in the Korn pit. Korn's going to be there this year. You ain't going to get me. That shit's going to be locked up. So I'll try and get some videos, but yeah, I'm excited for Attila. Tsunami's going to be there. I'm excited for them as well. There are a lot of bands I'm excited for. Deftones. They're a pretty good band. Do you know any of these bands but Blink 182? Do you know Deftones or Korn?
Yeah.
You do?
My dad.
Oh, yeah, your dad likes metal music, right?
Yeah, my dad loves all that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I forgot when we saw Limp Bizkit, you went and told your dad, and he was hella jealous, huh?
Yeah, bro, fucking. Yeah, like, I just found this out about my dad. He was like, because I was like, bro, fucking, because they know I like corridos, and like that's a Mexican style of music. But he's like, yeah, in Mexico, that's cowboy shit. Like I was known as a Mexican rocker.
Really?
I was like, really? I did not know this.
Yeah, you thought he came here and then loved it, but back then he was even a rocker.
He was listening to all that shit over there.
Back in Mexico,
and I was like,
that's
what
crazy.
The fuck? That blew my mind.
That's awesome. He was in Mexico City like, Las Cornway. Y'all don't know. Los Slipknot. Have you seen that meme that has like the bands like Korn, and then it shows a picture of them, but they're wearing sombreros, and it says elote instead of corn.
Yeah.
And it's like bands of there from Mexico.
Yep.
Yeah, because you guys, I mean, there, of course, now is a lot of Spanish metal. But back then, when your dad was there, what was the heaviest? Like Mana? They're like rock and roll, I guess, right?
Well,
or they're even like pop,
so,
right?
Like, there would be some bands that would, they would listen to, like, they would either listen it to English, or there would be also bands over there that would make covers.
Oh,
of the song,
really?
And it would be all in Spanish.
That makes sense. And they would play it at shows and stuff.
Like, I forget. I know there's like a country song that you do like a dance for, and everyone does it. They translated that in Spanish, and everyone in Mexico does that dance too. Yeah,
that's cool. Hell yeah. Well, dude, your dad should come out to Aftershock and
he would love it.
Yeah, make his dreams come true. I mean, this year, Yeah.
Nah, he would have
Korn,
definitely been
Deftones.
down last year because they had hella bands that he loved.
Yeah,
like Iron Maiden. And
Yeah,
shit.
last year was Iron Maiden and
Yeah.
Motley Crue.
Mhm. Yeah, he would have loved that one for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
And I can't lie, I didn't really like Iron Maiden, bro. As soon as I found out they were British, I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. Fuck that. 1776, baby, what's up? Represent, dog. Fuck that. I got the fuck out of there. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't hate them because they're British. They're just not really my style. They're like older. I'm there to mosh, you know? So after I moshed all day and fucked shit up, oh, yeah, you know what's crazy? So a lot of the same bands are repeating from the Aftershock I went to in 2019 back in high school. And the reason I was pissed that year was because they did Rob Zombie and then Blink-182 after. And I'm like, bro, like I get Blink-182 is more popular, but Rob Zombie's way more hardcore. Like Blink-182 should play before, but that would never happen because of how popular Blink-182 is.
Yeah.
This year, they're both there on separate days. So Rob Zombie is not playing before Blink-182.
Oh yeah.
But he's there on Saturday, I think, or maybe Sunday. So that'll be cool. Yeah, I've been to a lot of them, so I'm seeing these people again a lot. You know who I'm excited for? Marilyn Manson, bro.
That is sick.
So I saw him in 2019 too, but he was really a bad alcoholic. And I think I told you he took his pants off and started humping his guitarist, and like everyone in the band was pissed. They stopped the show early, and like shortly after that, he didn't tour for years. But he is sober now, and I've seen videos of him playing, and it looks fire, dude. What is his one song? Sweet dreams are made of these. Doesn't he cover that in like? Fuck, I forget what the song's called. No, I'm thinking of The Beautiful People. The Beautiful People, The Beautiful People. I can't wait to see that live, dude.
That sounds sick as fuck.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. 3 Days Grace. I'll get some videos for you.
Yeah,
sure.
3 Days Grace is fucking.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's gonna be sick.
Oh, I don't know if I told you this, bro, but they blessed Tsunami so hard. Do you remember when it came out and I showed you Tsunami? It was the smallest fucking name, the very first people.
Yeah, of course.
They play at 7 p.m. on Saturday.
Nice.
They have like a headliner spot.
Nice.
They play right before, I'm pretty sure Friday or Saturday. Don't quote me on the day, but I do know it's like 6:45, 7 p.m. slot.
That's
Dude,
fucking
I know. I
sick.
was so worried they were going to play for like 30 minutes at noon, you know? But they're actually playing for like an hour later in the day. I'm so pumped, bro. It's going to be sick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 3 Days Grace plays before them. How crazy is that?
That is wild.
Right?
I've not expected that one, honestly.
I'm pretty sure. If you want to go to the Aftershock Instagram and check,
I got
you could. But because they just released the set times, so like when people play. Should be their pinned post. Yeah, Tsunami, it's the second or third day. And I'm pretty sure they play after 3 Days Grace, which is crazy because 3 Days Grace, they're legendary. They're a Tsunami, man. I guess the metalheads want what the metalheads want. Tsunami's a really big local band. I fucking love Tsunami. So I'm excited. I don't think I've seen them play for longer than 30 minutes.
Don't even trip.
But yeah,
and
so
we're back.
They play after 3 Days Grace. How crazy is that?
For real. That is wild.
Right? 3 Days Grace is a classic. They're fire. But yeah, like I said, the metalheads want what the metalheads want, dude. Tsunami is a fire local band. So yeah, I'm very excited. It's going to be a good time. I think they did put Attila on at like noon, though, but that's okay. Snot is also at noon.
And you said you're going all 4 days, right?
Yeah,
That's sick.
always do. It's going to be a great time. Fucking, yeah, Bring Me the Horizon Sunday. I've seen them before. I'm pretty sure I've seen them twice, or maybe I've seen them once.
Hell yeah. Are you excited for Hot Milk?
I've never heard of that band in my life.
Me neither, but they're on at 11:10 to 11:35.
Oh, yeah, I'll totally be there then. No, I'm not going to be there at 11 in the morning.
Hey, I was just asking.
Nah, what day is it? I'm probably getting there at like 12. Thursday, I'm getting there for Snot at 12:30. So maybe I will catch them there, and they might be playing when I get there. But yeah, I'm going for Snot early Thursday. Snot's a fire band. When we were in Hawaii, I played a Snot song because I was like, I get we're in Hawaii, but I got a rep. So I played some Snot, and Snot's a good band. A lot of very good bands. Yeah.
Knock Loose is awesome too. They got them on Friday.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Knocked Loose will be cool, but I've seen Knocked Loose twice, and they're playing during... Someone's playing during them that I want to see really bad. I forget who. But there's a set going on at the same time, so I do not know if I'll see Knocked Loose, honestly.
Of Mice and Men?
Yeah, I love Of Mice and Men. They're a classic. They're like Attila. They made like emo music back in the day. And yeah, I've seen Knocked Loose twice, so I might catch the beginning of Mice and Men, then go to Knocked Loose. I'm still not sure. But either way, it's going to be a good-ass time, dog. Now that you've read the whole list, what's your favorite band that you've seen?
Yeah, I'm still on Saturday.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just a couple good teams. Or not teams.
Teams.
I'm out here talking like it's
Leave
fucking
that
football.
part in.
I'm out here talking like it's fucking football.
Yeah, bro, I told you about this back in February when they announced it all. You're
Yeah,
just realizing, you're like, oh, he really meant a lot of good bands. I should have gone.
Well,
No, it's going to be a great time meeting up with some friends. This is my first time going with my girlfriend, so that should be interesting. I've always gone alone. I've never had a girlfriend that's into the same type of music. But I met my girlfriend at the one last year, so we're getting like a hotel. And usually I go alone. People think it's crazy, and I only see a few other people there every year that go alone. Because, you know, somehow the other people that are alone can see you're alone, and they come up to you, and they're like, what's up? You here with anybody? Like, let's hang out, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I usually make some friends, and I have a pretty good time alone. It should be interesting going with my girlfriend. Should be a good time. I explained to her that I'll be running back and forth. Like, there are some bands she wants to see that I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go do something else. I'm going to go eat some food or see another band. But then there are other bands that we both really want to see. Like, of course, all the headliners. Did you see that? I think on the first day, the All American Rejects are going to be there. They're a good band, yeah.
We're
I'll get
about to
somebody.
see them.
We were trying to see them, and we got scammed, bro. Hella scammed. Hey, I'm not going to name that guy, but fuck you, guy. That artist, fuck you, bro.
Yeah, it was a free show, but technically we paid $20, or you paid $20 because of gas.
Yeah, for real. And it wasn't a free show. If you wanted to go in the taqueria, you had to pay $15. In a taqueria. Yo, can I get a burrito? Yo, $15 to get in the taqueria, and then maybe we'll give you a burrito.
Yeah, suck a dick.
Yeah. Never going to that taqueria again. Never seen that band again. I saw that band last year. They were all right.
Hey, all I gotta say is that they needed that band, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
their tacos were all right. They
Yeah,
were
for
kinda
real.
mid. They
real.
weren't that good. Right
For
around
real.
The corner, Elroy's, pretty fire though.
Yeah, Elroy's represent. But no.
Please sponsor.
Yeah, for real. The band that was playing when we got there weren't bad. They were pretty good. But the headlining little local band, yeah, fuck that shit. I saw them around the same time last year. I remember seeing them in October last year, and I was like, it's all right. I don't know. I go to big shows. When I'm at a little show like that, I feel so out of place. You know what I mean? But, yeah, Aftershock will be a good time. It's all going to be a good time, man. Fucking. Then after that, my uncle's getting married. Crazy. Never thought I'd see that nerd get married ever in my life.
Neither did I. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
that
with
guy
you.
is such a nerd.
Like,
I'm just
at least
fucking with you.
At least I go out and stuff. I ain't
For
never
real.
seen him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you, dog.
I forgot how he met his girlfriend, but yeah, G's up, bro. For real, he's getting married, and that's awesome. I'm excited to go to Idaho and go to his wedding. It'll be a good time.
Idaho, no,
Idaho, whoa. And yeah, No, but that was a joke. Obviously, I could see him getting married, but he's just changed a lot since he moved to Idaho. Like, he would admit, when he lived in California, he didn't leave his room a lot. He played a lot of video games. He DoorDashed all the time. But since he moved to Idaho, he has, like, changed a lot. And I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Proud of him for real. Excited to be at his wedding. I haven't been to a lot of weddings in my life. Have you? Oh.
I've been to a couple.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I've been to my dad's wedding.
Yeah, I've been to my dad's wedding, too. My dad also got married to my stepmom.
And my mom's wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When did your mom get married?
How
old were you?
Like 13, 14, 15.
Oh, really?
Around that age.
For some reason, it seems like they've been together way longer than that.
They have been together way longer
Oh,
than
okay,
that.
okay.
But they just
That makes sense.
barely made it official.
I was going to say, they're like an old married couple for real.
Yeah.
So.
For real.
But yeah, no, I've been to my dad's wedding, and I've been to my grandpa's wedding.
Now that's crazy. I thought it was garbage for me going to my dad's wedding.
No,
but
bro.
that's fucking.
I gave a speech at my grandpa's wedding because, you know, obviously it's weird my grandpa's getting married. So, like, I made a joke. And when I gave a toast, I said, hey, guys, you know, I've known Rick for a long time, almost 20 years, because he's my fucking grandpa. And I was like 16. And everyone laughed. And right there, I was like, I know I want to be a stand-up comic. Everyone laughed. No, I'm just kidding. But
that's crazy.
yeah, I
bro.
went to my grandpa's wedding.
That's awesome.
They've been married. I think they got married in like 2012, 2013.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So, yeah. And then my dad's wedding. And that wedding did not last long. I remember I was so young at my dad's wedding. I think I was like 7 or 8. And all I remember is crying under a table. Like one of those cloth tables.
Jesus
And I just remember crying.
What the fuck happened?
I don't know. Obviously, I blocked it out. But I think I just wanted my dad and my mom to be together.
That makes sense.
I don't know, honestly.
That makes sense. Hey, I teared up too, dog. It's all good.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, and his wife was a bitch, dude. They were married for like 2 years.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah. She was a very mean person. I'm sure she's changed now. She was mean to me. Fuck that. That bitch made me eat a bar of soap. Fuck you, bitch. Only my mama can make me eat a bar of soap, not my dad's wife. Get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever have to eat soap when you were a kid?
No.
Oh, really?
I got put in the corner. I served time.
Oh, yeah. Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Did they spank you or like?
I mean, I got hit a couple times, but not
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, because, well, yeah, it would just, they would just, it was just a lot of them fighting each other.
Oh.
So it's like,
Oh.
yeah.
I see. Yeah, no, for me it was like if you say something disrespectful, if you cuss, if you do something like that, you got to rinse your mouth out with soap. And after you did it once, like it burns so bad and it's so nasty and you're like, never again. And the one thing I remember about my dad's wife is I took a little bite out of the bar of soap and I was like crying and I was like, this is nasty. I won't call her a bitch again or like whatever I said. And she popped her head in the bathroom and she was like, no, he has to take a bigger bite than that. I was like, fuck you, bitch.
I don't know how you didn't throw hands, dog.
I was like 7 or 8. And she was a big old lady, too, let me tell you. She would have beat my ass. She'd beat my ass today, bro. We're talking about the quarterback for the Dolphins here.
Damn, we ain't talking big. We talking.
Ooh. Yeah, for real. No, and then also, that bitch, maybe this is a little too real, but who gives a fuck? One time I was eating asparagus, and I was like, I really don't like asparagus. And she was like, you have to eat it anyway. So I was eating it, and I threw up, and they made me finish it with the throw up in it.
Yeah, I would have. I don't know.
Is that too real?
Dude, I would have been throwing hands.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I fucking hated that bitch.
Yeah, I would too, dog. Fucking. You know what? Let's pause this podcast.
They were
I
not
got
married.
some sugar, bro.
They were not married for long. No, because, yeah, I think I might cut that out because that's my brother's mom. And, like, I love Jackson. I don't want to shit on He's probably my coolest sibling from that side. But then again, he's got to find out one day. Don't listen. Hey, if you're listening to this.
all the traumatizing you've been put through,
Hey.
fuck that.
If you're listening to this, plug your ears, dog.
For real, because, like, that's fucked up. Fuck.
No, but yeah, maybe we'll just censor some of the details out so it's not so vague, but we'll keep it in. But yeah, no, fuck that bitch. But your dad's wife is cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's never picked cool ladies. Ever. I mean, dude, starting with my mom, she's fucking crazy, like, literally. But okay, anyways, I don't know how we got onto that, but yeah, washing my mouth out, I think they resorted to that because hot sauce didn't work. They had me put hot sauce in my mouth when I cussed, and I loved it. I'd drink the hot sauce. I'd be like, this is fire.
Well, of course.
Feed me more. Like, so then they moved on to soap. Hey, I mean, you got to give them props. When a kid's hard to abuse, you got to find creative ways to abuse them.
Fuck that.
That's funny. But yeah, Aftershocks coming up. That lady
Did
was
you
a
ever
bitch.
tell your mom
My mom what?
any of this?
I think so. My mom wasn't any better, dude. She was like smoking drugs at the time and doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was.
I had no safe place. Like,
God damn,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck. You should have told your grandpa or someone.
hey,
bro.
bruh.
Because, like.
My grandma and grandpa tried to, like, when my dad moved to Lake County, they were like, nah, stay here and live with us. But I was like, I love my dad. Like, what do you mean? I want to live with my dad. I love my dad. And then I lived with him for a year, was homeless for 2 weeks, and then moved back in, moved in with my grandma and grandpa. I should have just listened to them, bro. But yeah, no, it's okay. Life is hell. It is what it is. I wouldn't be so fucking funny if I didn't go through all that shit. So
Nah, for sure.
you know what I mean? I wouldn't take any of it back. Does it suck? Yeah. And but yeah, that's life. But your life was cool, or your dad was a dick and your mom was cool, right?
I mean, they both had their own separate issues.
Oh, I see.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, they just both have their own separate issues.
Right.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah,
There's
no. But you never got your mouth washed out with soap or like Tapatio in your mouth. It was just spanked a few times, put in the corner.
Well, the spicy stuff wouldn't work in either. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't work at my dad's household because like 90% of the dishes you're already fucking sweating just eating.
Right,
them.
right.
And then at my mom's, she knows that I'm already eating spicy shit, so she sees me putting. I have a bottle of Valentina at her house at all times. Like, I'm always adding that shit.
Dude, sorry to go back and interrupt you, but now that you brought it up, I did tell my grandpa. I told them that she was doing it with Dial dish soap, and he brought a thing of Dial dish soap and showed her on the back, do not consume, and was like, you fucking bitch, can't be fucking put this in my grandson's mouth, you bitch. So, my grandpa's my savior, and you're right.
That's what I'm saying is like,
I forgot about that.
If either parent went too far, the other one would rip the other one's head off.
Right.
So it's like,
But if they're both going too far, you gotta go to the grandparents.
that's why I was like, you had to go to someone.
No, I definitely did. Dude, you want to know another crazy memory I have? It was one of my dad's wives. I won't name him, but maybe I shouldn't be talking about this. But I don't know. This shit was crazy, dude. I remember, I think I was like, I had to have just gotten into middle school, so I was like 11 or 12. And yeah, because we just moved into that house, and there was like some inter-family conflict that I didn't know about. Like my uncle was mad at the wife's parents, or like someone was mad at someone. So like I'm just told, yo, help them move boxes. They're moving and they need to help move boxes. And I was like, all right, bet. And I'm going with my uncle. And we get there and I get out and I'm like, what boxes do I need to help? But then my uncle's like something happens. I don't even hear anything. And then my uncle's like, get in the fucking car. And I'm like, what? I thought we came here to help. He was like, get in the car, Michael. And I was like, okay. So whatever. And that was the wife's parents that he was fighting with, right? So then he drops me off back at home. And I remember getting into the house and my stepmom just going, get out. And I was like, what? And she was like, get out. And I was like, what? Why? Why do I need it? And she was like, get out. I don't want you here. Get out. Shuts the door and locks it. Pushes me out, shuts the door and locks it. Thank God my grandma lived down the street. I ran down that street. fucking crying, dude. Ran into my grandma's house and stayed like 3 nights there. My grandma fucking ripped her a new one, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to. That's fucking
Yeah, I had
crazy.
nothing to do with their beef. And I asked my uncle about it later in life, and he was like, yeah, we went to help move boxes and stuff, and when we got there, they were both sitting on their ass. The lady was on her phone, and the dude was sitting on his ass drinking a beer. So Derek was like, nah, fuck you lazy pieces of shit. If you're not even going to move your shit, we're fucking out of here. Like, I didn't know that. I was like 11. I was just doing what I was told. But yeah, that lady was crazy. Fucking life full of crazy women, dude. But
For
now
real, your family got to fucking type, bro.
Dude,
God
for
damn, apple
real.
doesn't fall far from the tree from every
hey, what are you talking about?
generation.
My girlfriend is sane, and I love my girlfriend, and we're gonna have a great time at Aftershock. She's completely sane. Because of all this stuff, I'm not sane. So how could I be with someone who's like completely mentally sound? Like, come on, they gotta have a little something fucked up. But she's nothing compared to like all that. No
Nah,
way.
for sure,
no
for
way.
Sure. I wasn't comparing her to
Oh,
that.
okay.
I meant the last
Oh,
couple.
the last couple. Yeah. I was gonna say my girlfriend's. I finally
No,
found a
yeah,
good girl.
not this one. I
Okay.
didn't mean this one. No.
I was gonna say.
I meant the last.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. The last few were pretty crazy. But hey, bro, that's why. How long was I single for after that last one? I was single for like 2 years, bro. And that's why. And now I found a good girl, and I'm doing good.
Hell yeah. That's all that matters.
Exactly. But yeah, I had to break the cycle. I definitely fell into the cycle. It is what it is, dog. I don't know what to tell you. Just my genetics. I'm bald with a beard, so I'm going to act like the other guys that are bald with beards, you know what I mean? Oh, well. You know what I mean? Well, actually, probably 29 minutes because Jamie took so long to fucking look up the fucking shit.
Let's say like 20.
Come on, young Jamie.
We'll say
on.
like 25.
Yeah, probably like 5 minutes. Okay, so like we're at
Yeah.
25. Young Jamie over here fucking up for real. Let's move to our first topic, huh? Enough about trauma. You really don't have any crazy stories like
Not like that. No, not like that. Like for my
for you your
like,
crazy stories are seeing your parents fight and like
yeah,
duke it out.
Yeah,
and-
exactly. Like that's the crazy shit I've seen.
Okay. Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
with family members. I mean, I've duked it with a couple family members, but it's like
Right.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
fucking
No, we also did have loving moments. Here's a crazy loving moment. So like growing up, we would roughhouse. Like me, my dad, and my uncle, we'd like put each other in headlocks and fucking jujitsu each other and like I don't know if your family does that, but
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
like
yeah.
fight for fun. And like one crazy story I remember is something happened and I fell on the ground and then my dad pushed my uncle and he fell right on my chest. And I just remember waking up to them putting water on my face. I got knocked the fuck out by my uncle's fat ass falling on me.
God damn, bruh.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, knock you the fuck
Knock
out.
me the fuck out. Ah, dude, but the house that happened in has so many memories. I fucking love that house. I remember my uncle. I had the old PS2 and Guitar Hero, and my uncle had an Xbox 360. He had an Xbox, and I was like always wanting to play it, but I never could. So when he was at my grandpa's or at a friend's or something, my grandma would let me sneak into his room and play Xbox games. Such good memories from that. I remember being so good at Guitar Hero after one summer because I had like no friends and I was just playing Guitar Hero all summer. I was so good. I remember after that summer I met and he was fuck.
Whole ass fucking name, bro. Government name out there like that.
He has
Fuck.
such a good name.
I know,
Right? It's a fire
just,
name.
It just rolls off the tongue fucking
exactly.
perfectly, bro.
And I'm jealous of that, so I'm sorry. But yeah, our old boy, our old T-Dog, I met him after that summer, and he introduced me to Dark Souls and Grand Theft Auto. I wasn't allowed to play Grand Theft Auto, and I could only play Call of Duty story mode Oh no, Modern Warfare story mode with the blood turned to cash. It's the only way I was.
That's sick.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how they had that feature.
Yeah.
But I couldn't play like online or like I didn't have access to games like you did until I met T-Dog, and yeah, he was like, "What games you play?" And I was like, "Guitar Hero." He said, "Oh, Guitar Hero's fun." We played a couple times, and he was just like, "You're so good." One time he made a joke. He was like, "I'm gonna play it on my lap like this," and then I played a whole song on my lap like this, and he was like, "Yeah, this game's not fun. Play Dark Souls, bro. Okay, you have to be bad at a game too." I mastered Guitar Hero. I don't know what to say, dude.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I loved Guitar Hero.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. You're actually good at actual guitar.
Yeah.
Too. So like you would be able to get rhythms and melodies hella fast.
Yeah, for real. And I had like good Guitar Heroes on the PS2. One was Guitar Hero The Police. They're an old band that has good songs.
Yeah.
I had Guitar Hero Aerosmith.
Mhm.
That one was so good.
I remember they had a couple, and then Xbox had a couple too. Because I played on the 360.
Yeah.
There'd be some games that PS2 would go on the 360.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I also had Guitar Hero World Tour and stuff, but you know, they had Guitar Hero certain bands and all the songs were of that band.
Yeah, I remember on
Yeah.
360 they released the Beatles one. That's the one I caught.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good one. Dude, well, my favorite song back then, I'm pretty sure it was Linkin Park. Because my uncle had the whole setup. So when his friends came over, we'd play. Someone would be on the drums. Someone would be on this guitar.
That's fucking
He had like the
sick.
whole setup.
That's fucking
He got the
sick.
microphone and never used it because it was so crazy. Like trying to hit those notes, and we were like, "Let the fucking thing sing." Like, let's cut that out. But my favorite song was that Linkin Park. I dig it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I dig it. You remember that song?
Yeah,
I bleed
bro,
it out.
That's
not dig it
fucking
out.
sick.
Fire, dude. Yeah, I loved Guitar Hero. But then old T-Dog, he introduced me to Dark Souls, and my life changed. I picked up a real guitar, said, "Fuck Guitar Hero. Life's harder than Guitar Hero, bro." I started playing Dark Souls.
For real.
Playing the guitar.
I love how you jumped from damn near almost the easiest game to the most advanced fucking game out there for fucking gamers.
I never thought about that. I really did.
That always astonishes me,
Yeah.
bro. It's like you literally just did a fucking
Yeah.
no, you didn't do a hop, skip, and a fucking jump. You did
Nah.
a fucking 20-meter jump.
But yeah, for real. And it's a great game, and I remember getting so good at it. And still to this day, Dark Souls 1, it's like riding a bike. Like I can just breeze through that game. It got so easy for us, we would play with like broken straight sword hilts, which is not a full sword but a broken sword. It does like 5 damage, and we would max it out and try to beat the game with that because that's like how good we were, you know? And yeah, I still play it every once in a while. Still haven't beat Elden Ring. They got too crazy with it. It's so fucking hard now. Like, Dark Souls 3 was hard as fuck, too. I didn't play Dark Souls 2 because it wasn't made by the same creator. So, the guy who made Dark Souls 1, I forget his name. It's this specific guy. He sold it to From Software or whatever for Dark Souls 2. So, they made Dark Souls 2, and the controls were different, and it was kind of like a really different game. And he was making Bloodborne. You know Bloodborne?
Yeah, of
PlayStation
course.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Fire game. So I've never even played Dark Souls 2. My trilogies go Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, you know? Because he hopped back on for Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
After Dark Souls 2 flopped, they were like, all right, bro. And Dark Souls 3 was, I don't know if you remember when that came out, but it was popping. Everyone was trying to beat Dark Souls.
We're real.
Fire. But yeah, so let's move on to our first topic, huh? What do you think was named Columbia first? Washington District of Columbia or the country Columbia?
Well, I don't think Columbia is that old. I would say the District Columbia.
It is the District of Columbia. And I just thought that was crazy. And do you know what that's named after? What that word even means?
Mm-mm.
It is, so they used it for District of Columbia because it's like, it's named after Columbus. They made his name into a female name, and it's like the personification of the United States would be a woman, Colombia. Isn't that crazy?
That's pretty.
I
Cool.
learned that today. Before it was called what it is today, which is, I forget if it's the Republic of Colombia or what it is today. Before it was called that, they went through a bunch of different names, and one of them was United States of Colombia. That's what they wanted the country name to be at one point before it was Colombia. Because I guess... So then I looked it up, and I was like, well, why is Colombia named after America? Like, that's... You know what I mean? Because I know that cumbia comes from Colombia, right? And... Yeah, I don't know. I was like, did they love Columbus too? And apparently, yes. The guy who first formed it, I think it's like 4 different countries. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a part of old Venezuela, a part of New Guinea. No, I forget. There were like 3 or 4 countries that it was formed out of. And the guy who was the president of it was like, yeah, we're the independent of Colombia. Columbus is the shit. We're trying to be like America. That guy put us on the map, you know? A lot of people hate Columbus nowadays because they're like, he didn't really discover it or whatever. But back then, they were like, yo, he put us on the map. Like, people know what we are now because of that guy. So that's why it's named Columbia.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty interesting, right? That's a topic I've had written down. I didn't think much conversation would come from it. I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Because I just thought of it today. I was... Someone made a joke on a podcast, and they were like, oh, that's that Washington, D.C. shit. And I was like, Washington, District of Columbia. And I thought about it, and I looked it up.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Cool to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the Columbia is the female personification of America. Pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder they're so good at baseball.
Right? No, right? Exactly. Love us. Always wanted to be us. Who who else is it that's really good at baseball? Japan, right? Or Korea?
Japan has been busting out a lot of good players.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them. They take baseball very serious over there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yup.
And that is an American sport, right? Like that started here.
Yeah.
I'm not a big sports guy. I don't really know
I'm pretty sure. Let me look that up real quick.
too much about sports, but I think football and baseball are 2 we have. Or basketball too.
Baseball was invented in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Makes sense. American-ass sport for real.
For real, for real.
For real. Dude, I saw a clip today of the movie about Jackie Robinson. Was that his name? The first black baseball player? And there's this scene where...
Oh, never mind. My bad,
Okay.
my bad. Baseball was invented in Hoboken, New Jersey. Basketball was in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Oh, really? I'd expect that to be the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Not spreading no misinformation here. Baseball's from New Jersey, okay? And basketball's from Massachusetts. Massive 2 shits. Have you ever seen the movie about Jackie Robinson? That's what I was saying.
Yeah, great movie.
Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
That scene where the fucking baseball player's on the field just screaming the N-word at him over and over again. How much money to play that role?
$50.
This guy, I play it for free on the weekends. This fucking guy.
Get a good amount of drinks in me, you might hear tonight.
Bro,
Who knows?
that's crazy. Nah, but for real, to play the fucking Nazi in that... What's that movie called? With the Jews killing Nazis?
Oh, American. No, not
I
American.
almost said All Quiet on the Western Front, but that's the
Bwomp,
wrong
bwomp,
one. Bwomp, bwomp. No, the one where the Tarantino movie where the Jews are killing all the Nazis.
I know. Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious Bastards. That's what it's called. How much to play the Nazi bad guy in that, or how much to play the guy screaming the N-word on the field? Like, I get people know it's a role, but at the same time, like...
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, think of...
Like, how much?
Dude, did you see how when Jamie Foxx did an interview about the Django, and he was talking about how Leonardo DiCaprio was struggling, and then
And
the
he
next
gave him permission, and then the next day, he comes in. He's not even looking at Jamie Foxx, not talking to him. in character for real.
Fucking, I think they just love the game.
From 0 to 100 real quick. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, that's crazy.
For real. Imagine the shit he was saying the night before, you know,
Right.
to prepare for that.
Right? Dude, talking about acting stuff, I saw this clip of an interview of the actor who played the clown, you know, from
The original one or the new one?
the new one.
Mm.
And I saw a clip of the actor. It was really funny because, you know, there are kids in those movies.
Yeah, of course.
Some of the same kids from Stranger Things or whatever. But yeah, they were pretty young in those movies, like 11 or 12. And he said he remembered a scene where he's screaming in a kid's face, and like the scene cuts, and he's like, "Dude, are you okay?" The kid's like crying or whatever. As soon as the director says cut, the kid goes, "Love what you're doing with the character, man. Love what you're doing." That's crazy. I'd be shitting my pants if I was a kid. That thing with the teeth. Fuck that, bro. Those kids have balls of steel, dog. I know you don't watch scary movies, but have you seen like what the clown looks like and like?
Yeah. I've seen it.
Yeah. Oh, you've seen the movie?
Mhm.
The original or the new one?
Original and
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah, just the original. I've never seen the new one. I've
Yeah.
heard the new one's all right.
It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
So what different? Because I know you're not a scary movie guy. What different?
Because I watched it with
Some homies or what?
yeah, exactly. Me,
Oh, I see.
fucking damn it. Me and my boys.
You and your boys watched it, and that's what made it different. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
exactly.
Because I know you're not a scary movie guy. But
Exactly. Yeah, we all watched it, and you know how it is watching movies with your boys. You just fucking make fun of shit, and it's
yeah,
like,
it's way different.
yeah, I remember it. Like I've watched.
Yeah.
I remember watching it.
It's an
I mean,
alright
It
movie.
was like, isn't the original like 3 sequels, or is it just 2?
No, I think it's just the one.
No, it's 2.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know
know
there's
that.
2, but I don't know if there's a third one.
I think
Let
the
me
new
Google
one
it.
there's 2. I don't think they made 2 back in the day because it's a Stephen King novel and it's one novel. It's a pretty good movie though. Yeah, those kids have balls of steel. And I think that's pretty much it. We're at 48 minutes. I think we got 30 minutes out of that. I'm hoping. But yeah, good pod. I saved one talking point for the next one. I'll end it with this question. If you could change one thing in life, what would it be?
Me being broke to be me being a millionaire, billionaire.
Right? That's what I'm fucking saying. When I saw that question, I was like, what else would it be? Either bigger cock or more money.
I think people would respond with like world hunger or some bullshit
Oh,
like
fuck
that.
that, bro.
But it's like-
fuck that.
People need hunger, dog.
People need hunger for me to make bread. That's just how it works.
Exactly.
No, yeah, if I could change one thing in life, I'd change my bank account to be $1 million, billion, jillion dollars.
Exactly.
Right. It's all about the money. It's all about the cha-ching. All right.
I wanna be a billionaire so fucking bad.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry if this podcast sucked. It's hot. It's a fucking hot day, dude. It was 95 at work all day.
I know.
Did you dip into a pool a little bit?
Yeah, bro. I didn't dip into a pool. I just fucking wet my hat and my hair, bro.
Right.
It's like, fuck.
Dude, I hate heated pools this time of year. I try to
Oh
get
my
cool.
God, it's fucking
It's the
crazy.
worst. I'm like, some cool water. It's like warm. I go to the hose and I spray myself down if it's hot.
Yep, of course.
But yeah, it was a hot day and peace. Later. Hasta luego.